Welcome to Gloved Up Garage. So today I'm going to get into the trunk of this car, throw away some of the stuff that I don't need, keep the stuff that I may need, and just do a good assessment on the trunk of this car to see where we're at. So stay tuned. All right, so I got the latch undone. I'm going to open this thing up here. And kind of expect to see this. You know, it's messy in there. It is what it is. I've thrown away a few things in here already, but so this isn't a reveal, but a little pouch, something there. There's another wiper arm, which I kind of wondered where that one went to. Now we're gonna throw this junk away. We don't need that anymore. All right, so cool. We got a wiper arm, which this is missing up front. I was into the trunk earlier and decided it might make a pretty cool video. So this is a racing harness, a piece of trim around the windshield, nice funnel, which I don't have one of those. And we got a couple of pieces of steering column trim. And then these go, these are at the bottom of the seat where they meet the carpet. So back over here at the car, this is actually, it's a fuse box cover, but man, that looks blue on the edge. I can't tell if it's a reflection. No, that's the original one. Somebody took the time to paint this thing black and then tape off that fuse label. So this is the original fuse box cover that would go around your left knee at the bottom of the steering column. And yeah, it's wet. There's been water in the trunk of this thing. I did my best to cover it up with what I had, but let's keep going and see what we got. So it looks like we got a belt, another wiper. I don't think I'm gonna keep those. Throw those in there. That was a bottle of brake fluid, some other carpet, garbage and stuff that was in the trunk. So I believe this is the original carpet that would be in the trunk. And being that this was a police car, one of the things it should have had was a full-size spare. So we'll let this sit out. We'll let this dry. And I'm going to hopefully come back and power wash and scrub that. Because I would imagine once it dries out, it's probably got a lot of stains. Let's see what this thing looks like. So we got a little bit of rust down in there. It doesn't look too terrible. I know I'm going to find awesomeness in the wiring of the car when I find wire nuts. Never ever use wire nuts on a vehicle. Alright, so we got a little bit of a rust hole back here in the spare tire well. Other than that, it's some surface rust there. Might have a couple of pinholes. All the sound deadening is still there. Looks like there's water around the back seat cardboard. And then looks like at some point somebody had an aftermarket stereo in here. That's your RCA cables, power cable, remote. This would go up to the deck for, let's see, I believe that is for the speaker that would have been up there. But it's gone. Yeah, there's a third brake light wiring. And then there should be another set of wires over here for the other speaker. But I don't see them at the moment. I'll have to climb up in there with a flashlight. So the inside of the quarter panel, it's really dark. You're not going to be able to see. It's kind of cruddy down inside of there. And on this side, yeah, that's a piece of galvanized metal that someone used as a patch panel to, I would assume, cover the hole on the bottom of the quarter panel. And that's why this thing has to be blowed all the way apart down to the body shell, because we're going to take this thing to have it chemically stripped so that I can dig stuff like that out a whole lot easier. One of the things I wanted to do while I got the trunk lid up, I really do not like these spoilers. Celine did an excellent job in the 80s designing these things. They look really good on certain cars. I'm not a fan of them on these, so we're going to take this off. Hang on, there's a 3/8 head screw inside of there. Oh, awesome. Even more awesome. See, that's the way they're supposed to come out. And just like that, this car looks a lot better. So what had happened, the top two screws right here, one here, they actually stripped out. So what I had to do is I went to the other side. It came right apart. I'm sorry, I couldn't hold the camera and the spoiler at the same time. And then I came over here to this side and got these two screws, but I actually had to pry the spoiler up while I was underneath with the impact, bringing those two screws out. So looks a lot better. I think this is gonna make a huge difference in the appearance. Let's check it out. So much better. So much better. That wing hanging off the back just doesn't do anything for me. I mean, maybe some people like that stuff, but I mean, those wings only look good on certain cars. I just don't think they look good on coupes. So what we've got, obviously 3 big holes over there where that other wing was. We got 2 small holes here. So when I looked at this car originally, back in 2005, 2006, it had a small spoiler. It was kind of real low profile that went across the back. So someone decided that more spoiler is mo better. So they added the big Celine spoiler at some point, but it is what it is. Hey, this was somebody's car and that was their taste, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not my thing. So yeah, now that that's gone, you can kind of assess the bottom of the trunk lid too. Yeah, there are a lot of holes here that should not be here. Some of them are from rust. Some of them are from that other spoiler that was installed. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I would really love to save it. I don't know that I can. It's going to take a lot of work to fill these big holes like what you see here. These are not easily filled in. That's pretty thick sheet metal. Trying to make these curves and everything look right after you weld up these holes, really, really tough. I think my best bet's probably to find another trunk lid. Hopefully find one off of a car that's rust-free. So that's where we're at for here, the back of the car. I'm going to do some more work. Make sure you stay gloved up. We'll see you later.